haven't recovered from my trip to South Africa yet. Hi, Gael Level here. Today we're going to be talking about the content creator, or should I say the live streamer content workflow. Basically all the little things that you should be doing over and over again in order to assure that your presence online is spreading and growing just like your career. So this should be a long video, but I'm going to try to explain everything as fast as I can. The goal here is to hit a couple of key points that maybe you haven't thought about yet. I'm going to separate this into multiple chapters. The first chapter will be the live stream itself, the content and all the little tips that I can give you in order to have a good workflow for that, but also think about everything else. The second chapter will have to do with socials and how you can basically interact with the community in general in order to not only bring traffic to your live stream, but mostly to get your name out there and establish your presence in this field. Then we'll talk about the long form content that you should be making. Please don't be scared. It's not that long form. It's not a podcast, okay? Then the short form content that you should be making. Once again, don't be scared. We're actually not going to be talking about original content. We are going to repurpose some content, so it's going to be fairly easy. Then we'll talk about maybe if I have some extra tips, we'll just throw that in. Have you noticed that I've been really trying to make videos that are just as simple as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm going to end up telling you, hey, this is hard work. If you want this to work, you're going to have to work. You know, I've been making tutorials and advice videos, and I've seen things that work and I've seen things that don't work. I've tried some stuff, and in my videos I really try to simplify the whole thing. This is also why I don't script my videos. I want to explain it to you like I was explaining it to a friend. But while coming up with this video, I was so scared of reaching the limit of how little work should I tell you to do in order to achieve this thing that only 1% of people are successful at. And at a certain point, it just can't get any lower, you know? So if you clicked on this video expecting for me to tell you, oh, just post on this and then put no effort into this and then you'll blow up, you'll be the next person part of the 1% that is successful, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you right now, my videos, if you click on a video on how to be successful, how to achieve what only 1% of people are achieving, it's gonna be hard work, okay? So welcome to the Hard Work Factory. Let me give you some pointers. And the first pointer I'm gonna give you is how to easily get your whole artwork sorted out by using today's sponsor, Owned. Owned is a website that will provide you with everything you need to customize your Twitch channel or even your YouTube channel. You'll get banners, panels, offline images, stream overlays, even pre-made animated emotes. Or you don't like pre-made? That's fine. They have a custom emote maker. You customize one emote and then Owned just generates the rest. So for all your needs, camera overlay, labels bar, transitions, check out own.gg/GaelLevel. That is own3d.gg/GaelLevel. Okay, so as promised, let's talk about the chapters. Chapter 1, the live stream itself. What do you do on your live stream? How is it set up? Okay, so when you're starting out, one thing that I want you to do is actually work just on the live stream. Don't bother, don't fill your mind with all the things you should be doing. Oh, I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm posting on TikTok. Your content is most likely trash when you start. There's no other way to say it. You're shy, you're mumbling, you're kind of scared. People are gonna come in, troll you, and you're not gonna know that you're being trolled. So you're gonna be like, how you doing? And it's gonna be awful to watch. Your stream is most likely unwatchable when you first start streaming. That's not the case for everyone, but most people go through it. My streams were absolutely unwatchable. Plus I had bad internet, so the quality was awful. So I want you to align your focus onto the most important things in order, in a way. Audio is the most important thing. If your mic sounds like you're saturating, but you know you have a semi-expensive mic, it should not be saturating. Go to your windows, lower your gain. Learn about audio filters. Put a compression filter, put a noise gate filter, and if there's a lot of noise around you, a noise suppression filter. Then there's all the tips that come with a mic. Put it on an arm, make sure there's no vibration going into it, lean into the mic, make sure you're as close as possible so it will not be picking up as much noise. I have videos on all of that, but your audio is basically the most important thing. You might think that the second important thing is going to be your camera. No, it's not. The second important thing is you. That is, if you have a good audio, you are already on the path to having a very entertaining stream. Now, where is the entertainment coming from? It's coming from you. You need to now start watching your VODs and basically picking apart how you speak, how you react, and what you do on stream that might make people want to stay or most likely leave. Do you spend too much time focused, not saying anything, looking super mad at the screen? That's boring. People don't want to watch that. That's why people show up and then they leave. You don't believe me that people show up? Go to your Twitch dashboard, look at the amount of views that you have compared to the amount of, regular regular viewers or followers. So yes, people are clicking on your link. People are clicking on your channel. The problem is that they show up, they see something boring, and they leave. You need to do something about it. Start vocalizing what you're thinking of, blah, blah, blah. This is the first step. Second step is start getting comfortable on camera. Or if you don't have a camera, that's also fine. But the thing is, get comfortable live streaming, or at least appear to be comfortable live streaming. And the first thing you'll probably want to do is, how can you keep the stream entertaining when there's, did I pronounce that weird? Entertaining? How can I keep the stream entertaining when no one is watching? Well, what you have to do is basically be talking. One little tip that I'll give you is turn the stream into a personal vlog as soon as chat dies. Okay, chat stops talking, boom, now it's a vlog. I want to know what you ate this morning, what was the movie that you saw lately, what kind of series you're into, what kind of movie. Oh, but you don't like that actor. Why? Because he was in that movie and you didn't like that movie. I want you to go on and on and on and on. Pick your subjects, you know, don't go on about politics and religion and stuff like that. That is generally divisive stuff and people are mostly going to get mad at you. That's not the attention that you want. You usually want to speak about stuff where personal opinions, but like taste comes into play. So food, music, TV are my go-to, especially when there's a big fan base. Are you a fan of Star Wars? Start talking about Star Wars. Someone's going to disagree with you or is going to agree with you. Either way, people are going to start talking to your chat because anyone can show up, hear something about Star Wars and say something about it. Whereas if you're only vocalizing what's going on in the game, most people on the platform straight up don't know anything about the game or don't care enough about the game because you most likely have mediocre gameplay, okay? So you show up to my stream and I'm talking about my rank. I was gold before and now I'm plat and then I'm aiming to diamond. If you don't play Apex, boom, I just pushed you out of my stream. Right? By only talking about Apex. But if you show up and I start talking about French toast, there's more chances that you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, make sure to close off this chapter, make sure that your stream is not only watchable, but make sure that you produce a certain stream that you would be obsessed with. Right? Don't just make a show that you would watch. Make something that you would be obsessed with, right? And never stop practicing. If you have to stay in front of a mirror and basically pick a subject and then try to go on about it for 20 minutes straight without pausing, this is the practice that you need in order to be a very interesting but also versatile content creator. Chapter 2, the social. Right now, honestly, there isn't much that I consider like the social part, like the social media. I would say Twitter is like the open social media that like most live streamers will use. And then Discord, where it's mostly private because you have to go in specific servers, right? On Twitter, honestly, the deal with Twitter is to appear human. And I say appear because you don't just be yourself, okay? You might have some weird opinions and weird takes out there. You're gonna suffer if you just let everything out. No, basically be the person that you want to present, that you want to put forward in order to represent your online persona. I'm not telling you to act, I'm just telling you to filter yourself a little bit. Instead of talking about how you hate a certain group of people, maybe talk about your love for the game that you play. It's wild that I even have to say this. If you are within a specific niche, a specific type of video games or a specific video game itself, you want to post things that this community will relate to because this is what your target audience is. If you're playing one single game, let's say Destiny, you want a lot of people who enjoy Destiny, right? So you better be on Destiny Twitter. So when there's a new trailer for a new extension or whatever, I don't play Destiny, I don't know. You need to be retweeting that stuff. You need to be talking about it. You need to be interacting with everyone who is interacting with that kind of stuff, basically. A lot of people say that Twitter is so hard, but the truth is Twitter is just thinking out loud, but filtered. Just like any other platform, if you see some trends going on, participate in that trend. You might get noticed. Sometimes all it takes is like a cool profile picture for you to get noticed. I kind of want to talk more about the social part. I guess Discord is not a platform for growth, but it's a great platform. First of all, for yourself, if you are growing a community, it's great in order to cuddle that community in a way, I don't know how to say it. Basically, keep that community and create a certain bond in order to have people that are more than just viewers to you, right? Now, participating in other Discords is not only networking, but it's networking is making friends, right? So you're going to be in other people's Discord Discord and people are gonna recognize you, and you're just gonna be part of a certain group of people, right? Depending on how many Discords you're on. Don't just go on Discords to drop your link. This is not like, I have a Discord, I have a self-promote channel. If you put your link in my self-promote channel, but I've never seen you say good morning in my Discord, guess what? I'm never clicking on your link. Never ever, and no one else is either. People just don't click on your link because they're curious. No, they click on your link because they've had a positive exchange with you. I'm gonna calm down. I realize I'm teaching you how to be human, and I hate it. I really don't like it. So be social, all right? Or else don't be in the Discord. If you're just gonna join 10 Discords just to drop your link, don't do it. Join 2 Discords. Learn to know the people who are in those Discords. Tell them good morning in the morning and then talk to them. Oh, what are your plans for today? Oh, you're gonna be doing video editing? I also do video editing. What do you use? Oh, DaVinci Resolve. I use Premiere, blah, 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 blah. And this is how you network. Anyways. I didn't expect this to take this turn. Use Twitter. And there's a bunch of videos on how to blow up on Twitter, how to interact and all of that. But usually it's infiltrate a group that is already established by being relatable in a way. All right, next chapter is the long form content. And I know this one scares the heck out of everyone. And I truly believe it's important because it's like, it's not only putting your eggs in different baskets. It's like, hey, if Twitch doesn't work out for you, basically, this is going to be another avenue. And sometimes, it's going to blow up more than you Twitch. I'm the biggest example of that. I put more effort into my YouTube than I ever put in my Twitch. And yeah, I'm way more successful on YouTube than I will ever be on Twitch, I think. Now, what could be the long form content? I'm just talking about making videos. YouTube, of course, is the first thing that that's gonna come to mind, but I've seen people create exclusive content for Twitter and blow up thanks to it. I've seen people, and you'll know who I'm talking about, make just motivational, like cutesy, hey, you're awesome videos on Twitter, and they became known for that, and then boom, they got partnered, and now, they're all around Twitch. Also love you, Ashley. Anyways, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to talk about anything, but if you want the actual tips for this, educational content will always be prevalent. Elden Ring came out. What did you do? You just played the game for 24 hours straight, right? Right? Now your YouTube channel is still dead. Meanwhile, you could have made a video. You could have recorded yourself just going through the tutorial and doing a little bit of voiceover. Hey guys, this is blah, 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 blah. Today I'm gonna show you the basics of Elden Ring. You have to press this button. The tutorial level, I don't know if there's a tutorial level on Elden Ring, but most video games have a tutorial level, and people will just record themselves with a little commentary explaining what the game is already telling you. But some people who haven't bought the game will look up the game and they will be suggested your video, and you're gonna have a bunch of views. It's not guaranteed, but it's a good way to start, right? Instead of just posting your VODs to your YouTube channel, expecting that someone is going to type, hey, today I'm going to watch a random small streamer's full 4-hour VODs, because you do that, right? No, you don't. No one does. Absolutely no one does. No one cares about your full VODs on YouTube. No one cares about your clips even, unless we're talking about YouTube Shorts, but that's we're talking about long form, okay? So educational content. Defend the House is an amazing channel. They do something called Mythbusters. So they go on Reddit, or they gather a bunch of questions about a game and then they test it. And they're like, oh, this is plausible, this is confirmed, this is busted. Mythbuster for video games. You could legit look up tips and tricks about the game and make a list. Top 10 tips for Elden Ring beginners, for example. If you've never played a Souls game, here's how to do this, how to do that. You're a gamer, right? You love video games, right? You have knowledge about video games, especially the ones that you play a lot, right? You can make a video about it. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be, revolutionary. And I don't care that, oh, but there's 1,000 videos about it. Yeah. So what? Am I the only one that does Twitch tips? Am I the only one who needs to tell you how to install Nightbot? Give me a second. I'm looking up my video on Nightbot to prove a point. Got level Nightbot. How do you think I learned how to use Nightbot, or about Nightbot in general? YouTube, Google. Right? I looked it up. Now I know how to do it. I made a video about it. Posted it 1 year ago, and it has 635,000 views. Imagine if I sat here, came up with the excuse, yeah, but there's a lot of tutorials about it already. Every single little thing, if you play a single game, for example, because this is a good way of bringing traffic from YouTube to your Twitch, if you play a specific game, all the little things that you can do in the game you can make a different tutorial for it. And once again, if you don't have the knowledge to make a educational video about a subject, guess what? You can look it up and then make a video. It's not the information that actually matters, it's the way you present it. People tell me, hey, you explain stuff really well, so I will watch you. People will refuse to watch something because I haven't made a video about it yet, even though the information is out there. Why am I so mad today? I'm so tired. There's multiple strategies, but the educational one is one of my favorite ones because it has to do with people who are typing out stuff, right? Someone will type how to defeat this particular boss in one game. Someone will definitely type how to play this game or how do I crouch in this game. And this is how you can basically get the algorithm on your side to just harvest a bunch of views from the get-go. But of course, you can make more show concept related. Just like I said, Mythbusters is one thing. You can do like different challenges, but like we're not in the era of, you know, PewDiePie and what was his name? Delirious. Just making clips compilation will automatically get you a bunch of. This doesn't work anymore. Everyone does it, and the algorithm is not like very favorable for that kind of stuff. You need to actually bring a certain thing to the table, right? Bring value, as everyone wants to tell you. In addition to that, if you don't want to make content that has to do with the video game that you're playing, what you can do is actually make content about, hey, you learn how to be a live stream, right? Your stream has a bunch of stuff. Why don't you make a video simplifying the process and helping out new streamers? Be my competition. Do it. Do it. Another thing that I talk about, you've been buying a bunch of tech for your live stream, right? Review them. Just review them. That will literally launch your career as a tech reviewer. You will be getting tech for free for the years to come. And your YouTube doesn't have to do anything with your Twitch. You know, it can grow independently. The goal here is kind of to bring traffic to your Twitch, but mostly to grow independently on YouTube so that you know, hey, I might not be that big on Twitch, but I'm getting big on YouTube, or both at the same time. It can only be beneficial. Let's talk about short form content now. Now, if the main goal is to be a live streamer, short form content has never been easier, really, because if you stream on Twitch, for example, and YouTube, actually, you have the ability to take clips, and your community has the ability to take clips. Now, you have to be very reminding of people, hey, please clip. If you see something, you clip. You want to reward the person that clips the most, who has the you post a clip on TikTok, for example, it has a bunch of views. Boom, reward the person that took the clip because they were super helpful, and it will encourage other people to clip. You can put a keyboard shortcut that puts a stream marker so you can go back and clip your own stuff, right? Then, okay, this is the part where it gets complicated. Where are you gonna post those clips? There's TikTok, there's Hover, that's been working well. If you're like, oh my God, Hover, don't worry, I have a video coming out about this. I actually interviewed the COO of Hover to address all the controversy and all the things that I believe are pretty shady about Hover, and I confront them about it. So that video is coming out soon. Please wait for this video before you tell me anything about Hover, okay? Anyway, so Hover, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Yeah, but what post the same thing. So it's one clip that you're gonna post on 4 platforms. Right now, of course, the better the clip, the more traction it's gonna get, especially with TikTok. They tend to show it to like 10 people, see how they interact with it. And then if they interact well, it will show it to like 50 people and then 500, and that's how you go viral, right? So your videos need to be like quick to the point, okay? I've seen people who are like, hey, watch my clip. It's a 2-minute clip, and like the joke never comes. It never comes. It's like the last 15 seconds. Cut it short, all right? You don't have to edit it, especially right now. Most platforms have automatic caption, so you don't absolutely have to caption it, but make sure it has caption. If you're gonna post it on a platform that doesn't have automatic caption, find a way to caption your clips, okay? That's very important. But for people who are also, you know, they're just scrolling on their phone, maybe they're at work, they can't have audio, it will still make it interesting for them, and they might even, you know, they watch it, they laugh without even putting the audio on. Very important, right? So this is why I don't put those platforms into social, not even Instagram, because they're all trying to be TikTok now, okay? Hover is basically TikTok for Twitch streamers, so definitely go there. I know that I've been using it, and I've been following new streamers based off of some games that I like. TikTok, very difficult now to actually blow up, but you never know. Use the app, familiarize yourself with it, and you will have this feeling of, oh, what should I post to actually get views? But overall, the goal is to find a workflow that allows you to download your clips, or not necessarily, just transfer your clips to a video editor and then post them on those social media platforms very fast. Right now, what I've been using, well, I've been using Adobe Premiere, so I go the long way, complicated way, but if I want to do something that is kind of short, there are two things that I use. I use InShot to basically manually edit the videos. This is like the long way of doing it on my phone. Or you can also use JoinCombo, joincombo.com. I've previously worked with them. Like, I'm not sponsored by them, but I was paid to make an ad for them a while back, and I still use it to this day because it's like one of the easiest ways. You don't need to download the clip. They have an app that you connect it to your Twitch channel, so you can go to your Twitch channel, immediately find the clip, get it into the video editor. It already has templates for the format, so it knows it's gonna grab your camera, it's gonna grab your gameplay, it's gonna place it perfectly. And then you can also add captions. My only issue is that it doesn't have an auto captioner, but TikTok has one if you live in the US. Instagram has one if you live in the US. And I don't know about YouTube Shorts. Like I haven't posted any YouTube Shorts straight from the app from my phone. So yeah, something to think of. And if you have to use like an external, I use something called Captions with a K for Android before, where it has auto caption, and all it does is just put the caption so I can then post it on those other platforms. I made a previous video about like where I was kind of making a brief overview of, you know, the pathway to success that I did with Truey, and something that I said there was try to clip at least, you know, 10 clips, right? Usually if you post once a day, you're already on a very good momentum. You can have 7 clips per stream, especially if you're streaming 4 hours, 5 hours. Put yourself, you know, willingly put yourself in positions where this is gonna be a clip, right? Go out of your way to have clippable moments, because this is gonna be the best advertisement for your stream. It's like, hey, look at this 15-second clip where I'm having the most fun, or I'm getting jump scared, or, you know, something cool is happening on stream. This is how fun my stream can be. All right, the last chapter is the extra tips, and the extra tips are again, hard work. But during this whole time, you know, you have to have you need a schedule that is basically allowing you to learn. You need to learn about the platforms that you are using. You need to learn some skills that you can use to your advantage to allow you to stand out, right? Basic editing, I don't want you to overthink editing at all. It's just cuts, all right? You can do cuts, you can do cuts. You can pick up a new video game with a controller and figure it out in 5 minutes. You can figure out how to drag and drop a clip into an editing software and just cut it. Stop saying video editing is hard. You're just trying to do too much. The video you're watching right now mostly has jump cuts. Do you see any fancy transitions or whatever? And if they are, then you can bet that I have a workflow that allows me to just drag and drop stuff super fast. In fact, right now it is about to be 6 p.m., right? And you can see February 28th, and this video is gonna be out before midnight, and I'm recording it right now, and I'm at 30 minutes of recording. So that's a testament to workflow. Work on your workflow, streamline, production, whatever you want to call it, but basically the things that allow you to put out content, establish your presence, and grow in general online as a broadcaster, an entertainer, a personality, an influencer, which is the word no one wants to say. It's not just do it once, think, oh my God, this is hard, this is time consuming. Yes, so is riding a bike the first time, right? But then you get good at it by practicing just a little bit. Now you can just hop on the bike and go on your way. Anyways, I still have a lot of sleep to catch up with. Hopefully you guys like this video. Please follow me on Twitch. One thing that I often say is that I'm also like when I talk about small streamers and stuff, like I consider myself a small streamer. People are calling me out. They're like, no, you're a celebrity. And no. As I said, I put more focus on YouTube than on Twitch, which I'm trying to change a little bit. Not the focused aspect, but just, you know, putting more work into Twitch. So please do follow me on Twitch. I stream as much as possible. I'm actually currently looking for an overall sponsor for the stream because I think that would motivate me to stream even more. But yeah, if you have any tools or any specific things that you do that you think is good for the workflow of a content creator that you would like to share, please leave them in the comment section below. I don't have to be the only one coming up with the tips and trying to share. You guys don't have to take. You guys can share too. So yeah, that was my message. Follow me on Twitch, and hopefully you like the video. Share it with your streamer friends, okay? Just don't take the information just for you. Share it with your friends. Plus it helps me a lot. Share it on Twitter. I want to see you guys tweet this video, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Go out there, make me proud. A very sleepy guy level, out.